Dave, that was Ed Sheeran, and from one world star to another, we're delighted to have him on the show. He was part, of course, of one of the biggest boy bands of all time. He's got a new single coming out in the next few hours on Hits Radio Breakfast this morning. It is Louis Tomlinson.
Hello.
Louis, how are you?
I'm all right. How are you
good.
guys?
We're all right.
Good.
How are you doing? Because a couple of hours now before the new single is dropped. Where are you? What you doing? How do you get ready for something like this?
Well, I'm just, I've been doing some interviews here and there, and honestly, the kind of the full week before release, it does drag a little bit, because I'm so eager to get the song out, and also it's been a while since I've had new music, so I'm just, to be honest, I'm eager for it to be, 2-3 hours time to have the song out.
Yeah. Do you get nervous at times like this, Louis?
Oh yeah, definitely, especially because I've been out, especially because I haven't released music for a while. And also this song, it's personal to me, so of course I get nervous, definitely. But I mean, so far the fans' reactions have been incredible, so can't complain.
I was just going to say, you don't have to be nervous. You have so much support out there, so much so that when we told everyone you were coming on the show, we had loads and loads of comments, loads of questions on Instagram and Twitter, and video messages too. So what we thought we'd do, Louis, instead of asking you questions ourselves, we thought we would go around the world with fans who've got in touch. Is that all right?
I like it.
Are you ready for this? So we're going around the world with Louis Tomlinson.
Right, let's go.
Hi, Louis. My name's Jessica, and I'm from California. And my question for you would be if you can describe either Two of Us or the album in 3 words, what would they be?
Okay, that's a good question, Jess. I'll go with the album. Honest, live, and catchy, hopefully.
Yeah.
Where are we off to next?
Hi Louis, I'm Jamie from South Africa, and I want to know what would be the one thing you want your fans to take away from your album?
Oh, another good question.
The receipt to prove they've bought it?
Yeah. And just tweet that. I think, well, listen, I feel like, the fans as a whole know a lot about me already, they really do. But hopefully they'll learn a little bit more, of the emotional side of me, I suppose.
Well, it could get a bit more emotional for you next. Louis, we're going around the world getting questions from your fans.
Right, let's see where we're off to next.
Hi Louis, I'm Mandizia from France, and I wanted to ask you if you were going to tour this year. I can't wait to listen to your song, I Love You.
You must be able to answer this in French. You've toured around the world. Sorry, can you speak a bit of French?
Un peu.
Oh, damn, very good.
Well, look, I've got 2 major objectives this year, and it's to get the album out by the end of the year, and it's to start the touring process by the end of the year. Now, if I'll do both of them, then I will have absolutely smashed it. So just know that I am super eager to get on the road, because I mean we spent maybe 70% of our time in the band, on the road. So it's been a while since I've been touring. So definitely eager for that.
Right, that's France done. I think we're going to stay in Europe now.
Louis, I'm Clara and I'm from Spain, and I wanted to ask you, what was the best thing you have learned of being an X Factor judge, and how has it affected you as an artist? I love you so much, and I'm so proud of you.
Yeah,
we love you too, Louis.
I'm hoping Simon and Robbie are going to retweet as well, when the song comes out, for sure.
Well, they ask good questions, these, don't they? The fans, the X Factor, I had a lot of responsibility, people's careers in my hands, and I think I just kind of had to just trust my gut on things. Hearing other people's, point of view and working together with them creatively was a new experience for me.
Right, let's spin the globe of chance, and we're going to end up here.
Louis, my name is Shelly, I'm from Israel, and I was just wondering if you have anyone that influences you as much as me. Thank you, I love you so much.
Bless her. Well, yeah, I mean, we've all got our own musical influences, but I will say, I think, I know everyone says this, but I do think my fan base in particular they're so dedicated, so loyal, so patient as well, because it's been a while, like I say, for this music. So I think you guys do a new level of dedication, definitely.
Yeah, well,
I'm talking to the fans, not you.
Yeah.
Thanks very much, Louis. We appreciate it.
Well, they don't have to wait much longer, because Two of Us is out in a few hours' time. We wish you the best of luck with that. You can have a lie down now, because you're probably jet lagged going around the world with all the questions, aren't you?
Exactly, I am. I got enough time for a sausage roll now, so I'm happy.
Perfect. Louis Thompson on Hits Radio, everyone.
All right, cheers, thank you.
So Louis Tomlinson is back. His new single came out yesterday and he's on the show.
Yeah, he is. Good morning, Louis.
Hello, how's it going?
Hello, we're good. How are you?
Yeah, good, thank you, good.
Right, so your single Two of Us dropped yesterday. We haven't played it yet on The Breakfast Show, but can you tell us a bit about it?
Yeah, so it's a personal song to me. It's something that I wanted to kind of get off my chest before I moved forward creatively. And I kind of took reference from the first song that I released on my own with Steve Aoki, Just Hold On, which has a kind of similar sentiment. And I wanted to create something, you know, I suppose it is hard hitting, but I also want it to feel hopeful, you know what I mean? So hopefully I've got that message across.
I was going to say, it must have been a difficult song to write, but cathartic in the same way.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you know, people do say writing's a bit like therapy, and you know, I can see that definitely. And you know, when I'm singing this song, when I've been performing it and rehearsing it, I feel really proud about singing those lyrics. And you know, like I say, if I could just help one person who's going through, you know, a similar time, and that'd be wicked.
Yeah, and that's the thing. There's a lot of people literally all over the world will be able to relate to this. Have you had any reactions so far?
Yeah, there's been. I mean, the reaction from the fans, as always, has been incredible. And it was kind of the reaction that I got from people who weren't your stereotypical fans on the first song with the Steve song. I got a few messages on social media of people saying that, you know, the lyrics help them and listen to this song, whatever, and it helps them. You know, that's an amazing feeling, and also a feeling that I've not been lucky enough to have too often. You know, our songs in One Direction were obviously amazing, but not as emotionally invested as this one.
Are you ready?
Free Radio Breakfast with Lauren, Ben, Mitch and Lovedev.
So don't call me up. Mabel on Radio 1. Alright, it is 5:45, which means it is news time. Here with the latest is Ben Mundy.
27 hours on Radio 1 for comic relief. Fancy doing another 15 minutes for Newsbeat?
I'd rather not, if that's okay.
Yeah, let's...
Maybe another day.
Yes, let's do it another day.
I'll email you.
Newsbeat.
Snubbed. Great effort from Scott and Chris, though. They raised £324,931. They're not doing the whole of Newsbeat, but they are on for the last bit, just before 6 o'clock. And we're actually starting with someone who popped in to see them as part of their lullathon.
What the?
Hello, mate. Apparently I'm your pop emergency, so I want to say thank you for that.
I'm too tired for this.
Yep, Louis Tomlinson was on as he released his new song.
It's my new single. It's called Two of Us.
Okay, cool.
What Louis didn't talk about much there was what the song is about. In a rare interview with Newsbeat's Daniel Rosny, he has, though. Just over 2 years ago, as the One Direction star was launching his solo career, his mum died from leukemia. She was just 43 years old. Louis was then 24, the oldest of Joanna's 7 children. Since November 2017, he's not spoken much about dealing with her death, but today released an emotional track about the grief.
It's been really difficult, you know what I mean? Truthfully, you know, I used to lean to my mum for a lot of things. Normally, my first call, you know, anytime anything was happening to me or I needed advice on something, that would be the first call I made.
It's been a minute since I called you, just to hear the answer phone.
Taking everything away, taking the fact that you're an international pop star, you're a lad in your early 20s who lost his mum, who was in her early 40s.
I just get on with it. What empowers me a little bit, which is new to me, is the responsibility that I have now from my family. There was always, you know, being the oldest, there was always some responsibility that came with that. But since my mum, there's new responsibility, and I think that having people rely on me, it's helped me, actually. It's helped me just get on with things because I have to.
You'll never know how much I miss you. The day that they took you, I wish it was me instead.
How did your younger siblings react to you releasing the song?
Yeah, it was a tough one. I had to play it maybe a month ago now to them.
How many siblings do you have?
So I've got 5 sisters and 1 brother. I played it to the girls who are all old enough to understand. I was a little bit worried about playing it because I didn't want them to get caught up in the sadness either, but actually they really love it. They really love it, actually, which is nice. Me as the big brother, you know, if I can sing those words and mean it.
Looking back in every mirror,
I know you'll be waiting, I'll see you again. I'm not at the stage in my grief where I'm going to open the first verse and burst into tears. This feels like, this song is like the next step of that. And I'm like, obviously it'd be ludicrous to say I'm over it. That's not what I'm saying. I feel empowered by the song, to be honest. Like, obviously that I'm going to be emotional, I'll be drifting off in my head a little bit, but honestly it really gives me hope, actually.
So I will keep you day and night, here until the day I die. I'll be living one life for the two of us.
In the One Direction film, I think it's either Harry's mum or Liam's mum, says their 16-year-old boy went to an audition and never came home. Did it feel like that?
I think we felt it less than our parents, to be honest. I mean, it did feel like a little bit, but because we, it was so busy and it was constantly evolving, it was hard to really keep up with it, to be honest, mentally. Normally when you're a parent and you know that if your kid's going to go to university, you're kind of prepared for that. But none of our parents were prepared for what happened here, and then, whoever it was, like they say, we were gone the next day. And I think it weighed probably heavier on the families than us at the time, because we were just going with the flow, you know what I mean? I feel like I'm still running off her belief a little bit, and I'm still like, there's part of me that's doing it a little bit for her too.
I will hold you where my heart is.
It's KMFM Breakfast with Garry and Laura, and Louis Tomlinson's on the show with us today. New song is out now. It's Two of Us, and there's many more than two of you following Louis on his social media. 60 million people. That's a whole country's worth of people. Imagine the power you can wield with that.
Scary, isn't it? Scary.
You're like a king or a prince or something, a sultan maybe.
Now, you get so many tweets from your fans, Louis. One of them that we know you've seen this morning, which has really made us laugh. Have you thought about playing a concert in Poland? We have good alcohol and awesome fans. We are really a beautiful country.
Head of tourism in Poland needs to employ that girl, because that is a perfect tweet. That is a perfect tweet. Yeah.
Good alcohol and awesome fans. So what we're thinking is, if we name the things that they've got to offer, you've got to try and guess which country it is, okay?
Okay, I'm not going to be great at this. Let's go.
Sarah tweeted you saying, come here, this country, and we'll cover you in boba and chicken rice.
Oh. Honestly, I have no idea on that one. Pass.
Okay, sorry, we won't be coming to Singapore. That wasn't enough.
I'll cop.
Okay, this one from Clara. She wants you to come and see them because they have nice chocolate.
Belgium? Yes, there we go.
Put them on the tour.
Boom.
That's where it'll be going. Our favourite one was from Mozza, who wants you to come. In fact, he's really kind of twisting your arm to come to their country.
Yes, they've said you need to come here or I won't unlock my grandma from the cage. And they shared a picture of their grandma locked up inside what looks like a giant bird cage.
Feels like some real blackmail on her end there. Right, where I have no idea. Doncaster?
Just Indonesia. So grandma might be in there for a while.
Okay,
Should we do our pitch, Garry? Should we do our pitch?
Oh, yeah, look.
Go on, what you got?
Okay,
we think you should come to Kent because we've got Gypsy Tarts, the oldest roller coaster in the UK, great beaches, Whitstable oysters, Brogdale apples, and loads of castles. Louis, what are you saying? Are you going to come and see us?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Good sell.
Yes. Louis coming, everybody. Okay, well, we'll brace ourselves for that. And next up, Louis is going to have a second bash. Now, a lot of people don't get a second go at our game, but Louis is going to play our celebrity version of your describing game. Say it. Louis Tomlinson, more with him playing our game soon.
With P&O Ferries. Get that ferry feeling at P&O Ferries.
On the show, Little Mix, we did it with them. In fact, when all our celebrity guests come on the show, we have to do it with them. So, with Louis Tomlinson, of course we've got a...
KMFM Breakfast. Say it.
It's time for Celebrity Say It with Louis Tomlinson. Now, Louis, you did quite well last time you played.
You managed a brilliant 13, which is way up our leaderboard.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay. How's the top 10 looking at the moment?
Top 10, well, right at the very top, we've got Little Mix with 19. That is
that's the score to beat.
Yeah, but there are four of them.
Yeah.
We've got Jess Glynn with 14. And we've got fellow One Directioner Liam Payne. He got 13 as well. So at the moment, you're tying with Liam Payne. I reckon you've got to try and beat that today.
Right.
Okay, let's have it.
We've got to smash Payne here. We've got to do this.
Say it.
It's a flower that's got the thorns on it, and you have them on Valentine's Day. And
Roses.
Yes, it's somebody who leads the ship. The hook is somebody.
Captain.
Yes, it's what birds live in, the bed that they
Nest.
have. Yeah, it's what you would order from McDonald's. You go and get the thing that's in the
burger.
Yeah. It's the stuff you put in the thing on your head to make it like spiky. You used to have it in the 90s.
Gel,
yes,
brill cream.
It's what you eat, 2 bits of bread with ham in the middle, or
a sandwich.
Yes, it's a stepping something that you walk on to get across the lake.
Stone.
Yeah, it's what you sleep in at night. The thing you go to.
Bed.
Yeah, when you fancy someone and you close one eye at them and you give them a look, you
Wink.
give them a cheeky. Yeah, it's the film about the penguin who dances and he's not
Happy
sad.
Feet.
Yeah, it's the thing you look in with a reflection and
Mirror.
it's the thing you play on at the playground and you have to grab them and you put one arm
Slide.
in front of the other and you have to swing across them. a bit like an animal
swings.
that goes
Swings.
animal. And then
monkey bars.
Yeah. It's when you go to the beach, the stuff that's with the sea. It's the golden stuff.
Sand.
Oh no! Let's see how that was a very exciting game.
That was tense. That
is tense.
I'm sweating.
You should be. Now, Rose 1, Captain 2, Nest 3, Burger 4, Gel 5, Sandwich 6, Stone 7, Bed 8, Wink 9, Happy Feet 10, Mirror 11, Monkey Bars got there in the end 12, Sand 13. He's drawn again with his and he's level with Liam Payne once again. It was so close. But there he goes, a champion in our eyes. And don't forget, everyone, your one mission is to get the album out. What can we expect from that, and when can we expect that?
I think, it's got to be at the end of the year. It's got to be this year, but it'll probably be at the end of the year.
Okay.
And yeah, I suppose fans can they'll probably learn a little bit more about me. It's very honest lyrically, and yeah, hopefully everyone likes it.
I'm sure they will.
I love it.
And we love the song already. The new song, Two of Us, is out now from Louis Tomlinson. That was Louis Tomlinson on KMF.